Hey guys, welcome to the video. I really appreciate you joining today. Today, I wanted to talk about losing your running mojo or your desire to run. Our relationship with running can change over time. It can kind of ebb and flow at times, depending upon our motivation, goals, stress in our lives. Well, I've definitely been going through one of those the last several months. Both my parents' health took a downturn. I did lose my father back late April, and my mother has continued to decline in health. So I've been dealing some with some of those issues. I go see my mother most days. I go to their house to try to keep it up. I'm handling finances along with our regular things we have at our home. So I think that has kind of pushed running down on the scale for me a little bit. I do still find that going out and running, though, makes me feel better. So I'm trying to get out most days. And I started out quite some time back trying to run every day. The last time I did a video was a little over 2 weeks ago on my training, and I had a pretty decent streak going. Well, that ended a little over a week ago, 10 days ago or so. My streak ended at 92 days. And I'll say the days that I missed, there really wasn't a reason I couldn't have, time-wise, that I couldn't fit it in. But I'm just finding the stress of a lot of life things going on has pushed down my desire, the importance of getting out every single day. So my streak ended at 92 days. I missed on Saturday, July 1st, and then I missed again this past Saturday to get in anything. My mileage has gone way down. Last week I had that week ending July 2nd, had the additional stresses of, we had a good family friend who died suddenly, and a good running friend of mine that had a pulmonary embolism, was unresponsive and was fighting for her life. I think she is recovering, but it just put a little emotional stress added on top of the stuff I've got going on with my mom. And running just seemed a little less important. Well, I say less important. I still find it extremely important to get out most days and move. It makes me feel better. But as far as goals and races, they are way down the list right now. I've still been making it most weeks to the Trinity 5000 series, the 5K series I've been running on Thursday nights. I've made 4 out of 6 this summer. One I missed due to us going out of town for vacation. Another one I missed because we were having to move my mom to another facility. But anyway, I'd hoped that would help get my speed up a little bit. It really hasn't. But I'm finding it really nice. I go do the race in 25 to 30 minutes, and I hang out and visit with friends for an hour. And that's a really good stress reliever, and it's been great to see my friends on Thursday nights. So it's been good.
A couple weeks ago,
I laid out some of my plans for trying to ramp up my long runs a little bit and go through a heat training protocol to try to be ready for the 48-hour race that I have starting July 28th. Well, that really hasn't worked out. I've been running most days. The week ending July 2nd, I ended up with 11 point something miles of running, 11 point something miles of walking, but really a very light week. This past week ending July 9th, I did run 18 miles and I walked 12, so I combined 30, but still very low mileage. I did do a little bit better at the 5K this past Thursday, just in that I was back in the 27-minute range, which I really still think if I was in good shape I'd be down around, for me, 25 or just sub 25, but I'm not sure that's going to happen this summer. As far as the heat protocol goes, I have not been consistent. I have not done the work in the sauna or even hot baths. I have been getting out for most of my runs, or several of my runs, out in the heat. So I'll have a very slight amount of heat acclimation, but not really the protocol you want to be very ready. Long runs have not really been happening this week. This past weekend I had planned to do 10 on Saturday and 5 on Sunday, but Saturday just didn't work out. I did not run at all. I was going to go do 10 on Sunday. I got 6.5 miles in and decided that was enough, so I just quit early. So my training has not gone well. I do still plan to go to the Texas Endurance Runs 48-hour. I'm not going to put pressure on myself to hit any big goals because my training has not been right and my mojo is still pretty well gone. But I'm just going to enjoy being out there on the course. That's one nice thing about a fixed time event. It's like a 1.25 mile loop that you do over and over again. I'm going to find friends to hang out with. I'm going to be able to walk some when I want, or a lot of it. I'll be able to run some when I want to. And I bet I'll find someone to visit with a lot of the time. So I think it's going to be good for my mental psyche to get out there and enjoy the course and enjoy seeing friends. So anyway, I didn't really mean to be a downer. I'm just saying I'm kind of in a lower part on the training and motivation. My mojo is kind of gone right at the moment. But what I can recommend people is, if running is a big part of your life, even if you are in one of these down periods, try to keep getting out there. I find that getting out and moving some still makes me feel better. I don't want to cut it off and cut off my socialization with other runners. And even though I know my fitness has gone down, I think the fact that I am consistently getting out and running most days, or running, or at least going on for a good hike, is going to keep my fitness at some sort of level to where when things free up, the stress levels go down and my mojo returns, I won't be starting at ground zero. Okay, so again, this Thursday I plan to go do the Trinity 5000. I'm out. This is Monday morning, July 10th. I'm trying to get amped up to do a VO2 max workout, and what that entails for me is I'm going to do 4 by 4 minutes hard with 4-minute easy sessions in between, and I'm coming down to the little local middle school track to do it. I'll say it is, I think we're already 80 degrees Fahrenheit and very humid this morning. I would bet it's 80% humidity or more, so I'm sure that also hasn't helped with my running mojo, but that's just the way summer running is. Anyway, all I can say is keep moving. Things will ebb and flow, but I definitely find that keeping running in my life is very helpful and important. I had planned to just run down here and do like a 3/4 mile warm up and then start my 4-minute by 4 minutes. Well, I've been jabbering so long, and I ran down here. I'm doing my 3rd slow lap, so I'm gonna end it with a 1.5 mile warm up. Anyway, I hope your things are going great with you. I hope you're having a good week of training. If you have any races planned, I hope they're going well. And other than that, get out there and keep moving.